Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia. I'm a Vedic astrologer. So today we are going to talk about an energy update between 24th of July for the next 1 week period, which is until 31st of July. Um, Mostly, I wanted to make this video as short, as quick as we can to just give us a heads up of what's exactly coming up next because a lot of things are going to happen in next 3 days, right? A lot of planetary changing, transit, we're going to have a new moon. So I just wanted to get a quick bite of what to expect and how to deal with the upcoming energy because it seems like there's going to be a huge shift between whatever we went through in the last 3 months, all right? Or we can say the whole summer started from May until this time point of time, that's mean August onward, we will start to witness a new energy is coming up, right? Um, as usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts, and the timestamp will be in description box along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. Okay, so of course, I mean every chart, every person will feel the energy a bit different than another, okay? But definitely we will start to feel there is a shift here. Either we're gonna feel there will be heaviness, all right? A lot of heaviness, a lot of uneasiness, a lot of sense of just like nothing working out. Okay, that negative energy gonna be there, all right? Because our Cancer placement will be activated, which I'm going to talk about it in a few seconds. Or there will be an energy of relief. All right, relief, letting go. It's just that surrender energy, not necessary to be in a very happy space, but that sense of just like let it go, free yourself, or could be even combining between both of them. The reason why I said this because if I read it from the areas here, let me put it in this way. Okay, so we're gonna have already heavy Cancer energy is being active, correct? So we can see also, I've been talking about it in the last few videos that Cancer being very heavily afflicted during this time because it was empty house and there was like pressure between two polarities here, the planet that sits in Gemini and planet that sits in Leo. Therefore, there was a pop card yoga going on with Cancer, correct? After that, we had Mercury move to Cancer. Okay, it gave some sort of relief for around 2 weeks period. By the end of June until July, there is some uneasiness, there is some, I don't know, open conversation, open communication, trying to figure out your emotions. So we had that energy of being a bit motivated, right? But right now, because Mercury again moving retrograde, okay? And then we're going to have a new moon also in the sign of Pisces, all right? Keep in mind it's gonna happen in Pushya Nakshatra, all right? And is connected also with the energy that we can do Aadi Amavasya, aka Pitru Tarpan. Therefore, if you want to donate food or food, sweet, and so on with the honor of your ancestors, especially during this new moon, will be very, very supportive, right? So do your prayers, do your tarpan, basically honoring and giving abundant and thank to your ancestral lineage. So this is the type of the new moon that we are gonna facing right now. Now, with the note of that, because we are talking about our pitru, right, our ancestral lineage, perhaps it also can denote for us for some past life energy may start to show up again, or some past ancestral lineage, maybe, I don't know, like a curse or blessing may show up during this time. Something related to maybe a pending karma, yeah, that we need to kind of to release, we need to kind of fulfill. Perhaps things that need to come into surface in order for us to have that new beginning can be somehow, some way correlate with this new moon, right? Because again, this is a new moon that connects us to our Pitrus, aka our ancestral lineage, aka our past life, our ancestral energy, and all of that, right? Whenever we have that energy of a past, therefore, there can be some releasing of karma or new karma that it must get finalized, we can say, in this lifetime, which going to be opening up right now. Now, Pushya in particular is the nakshatra connected to Shani. Shani right now is retrograding also in its own nakshatra, alright, which is in Uttara Bhadrapada in Pisces. You can see that it's actually a trine of from the Pisces energy. Again, it's kind of confirming from us there can be some finalization of karma that need to be paid during this time. It will unlock itself, or some doors will start to close because of this new moon. You know how people usually say that the full moon is the full moon is a completion, is like ending, da da da, and all of that, right? Now, in this particular lunation, it can be an opposite way, where the new moon here can be a closing chapter, but at the same time also opening up a new chapter that related to our past life, past energy, karmic energy. Now, karma again, that could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. It depends on how your chart is and how your life flow is, right? But definitely there is that energy of renewal that we may start to feel and sense it until the next full moon, which is going to happen in Capricorn. Therefore, this particular lunation will carry itself for the next 2 weeks. Okay, this is very, very heavy, significant new moon. Okay, and because it's conjunct Mercury, now Mercury, true enough, it's still in the sign of, it's still in the own nakshatra, which is the Shlesha. Mercury here can be slightly neutral, but Mercury will start to be able to connect two dots in this segment. Let's say, for example, you've been feeling something, you've been sensing something. Things will start to happen maybe in last period, but you just don't know how to put the point together, right? That clickness inside of us, that common sense, logical aspect, which with the blend of intuition, blend of spiritual aspect, blend of my own gut feeling. Now it will start to put the dots together because of the Mercury. Therefore, any dreams, signs, intuition that comes to you during this time, at least in upcoming 2 weeks, will be significantly important for you to listen to it and prepared for it. Because as if God right now trying to connect dots for you in order for you to know what is the next step you need to do. Now, the intuition can be blended with common sense, logical, and practical physical experiences in your life. That I think it would be quite advisable for you to really sit down with yourself and observe what's going on internally and externally and create that dots. Okay, I know it sounds like a bit philosophical, but I do believe you'll be able to understand and comprehend whatever I'm trying to say here, maybe by Monday onward. Okay, now another thing that I wanted to talk about is that Venus will move to the sign of Gemini, all right, which gonna happen around 26th of July. Let me put it in this way, 26th of July. Here we go. Venus will be moved to 26 between 26th of July until 21st, okay, of August. So you can say around 1 month, lesser than 1 month, all right, period. 26 days, 25 days. Venus here can slightly feel neutral. Like I am not the best placement, and either I am in the lowest placement, but perhaps I have that some sort of irritation within me because I'm sitting with Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter together can be considered as enemies to one another because this is a guru and this is the guru. Now, because it sits in Gemini, so therefore, your mind can be all over the place. But I do believe because of the Mercury also and because of whatever the new moon that we said, right? Again, put it in this way, Venus moving to Gemini right now, again, that practical aspect related to your intuition will start to surface itself. Maybe there will be some event coming up. Again, this whole situation will be quite evident in the next 2 weeks. Okay, some incident happen, some small talk happen, maybe some, I don't know, you heard something from someone, some YouTube videos come to you, okay? That can give you that epiphany within you, like, wait a second, I think now I understand what's going on. But is it a true thing though? But am I feeling the right thing? Am I thinking in the right way? Now, Venus and Jupiter here will come to the place that gives that some sort of doubt within us, whether we are thinking in a logical way and is it the right way to think or not. Internal confusion gonna be there. The way how we talk, the way how we convey our information or knowledge or maybe emotion can be slightly mixed up during this time. Either people not gonna be able to understand us, or we ourselves not gonna be able to understand ourselves. Therefore, how I'm gonna talk about it. So Venus and Jupiter will gives us that energy to just withdraw. Okay, we just want to withdraw. We want to learn, observe, and understand ourselves first before I come up to you and tell you things. Now, this energy is going to be quite dominant for at least until the second week of August, because Mercury still is retrograding, right? It's the dispositor of Jupiter and Venus. It's retrograde in the water sign. So mental and emotional confusion gonna be there. But in general, because if we are talking about it in larger scale, as let's say economically, globally, and all of that, can show us quite some sort of relief when it comes to economy. This can show us quite some relief when it comes to diplomacy. Okay, people will kind of again try to figure it out, try to find a solution. I'm still confused though, but I still at least I will be able to, or I'm willing, let's say put it this way. I am still willing at least right now to go and figure out what I need to do. So we're not gonna sit with ourselves with our depression. Now I need to find a solution how I can get out of this depression, if that makes sense. All right. With that also, in around Sunday, if you're listening to me on Thursday or Friday, around Sunday or Monday, we're going to have Mars moving to the sign of Virgo, which means around 28th of July. Let me put it in this way. Okay, not 28. I think it's 28 or 29th. It depends on your location. Okay, here we go. Around Sunday or Monday until 13th or 14th of September, that's mean we'll be a quite 1 month and a half staying. Mars gonna be in the sign of Virgo. This can be considered, in my humble opinion, a very good placement for Mars, right? Because in this way, I will start to really get solutions for things. Mars naturally feels comfortable in natural of the sixth house, aka in Mercury. Therefore, Mars he will have some sort of how can I say direction. Again, that confusion that you are feeling right now, we collectively will definitely feel it. At least 80% of us. Okay, we'll keep feeling it for the next 2 weeks. Okay. Now, with Mars being here, it will bring a solution, okay? May not be directly this month in particular or the first week of August, but perhaps in the third or fourth week of August, solution will start to come up. Now I know what I need to do. Now I can fix the situation. Now I understand what was the mistake and what was wrong. Therefore, I will try to make it correct or make it right. All right. And then because on that time, Mercury will be direct, Venus will be here, then as if like the clarity gonna be there. Mercury here will have that some sort of power. So the dominant energy for the upcoming period will be Mercurian energy, because we have a heavy Gemini and also heavy Virgo, right? Mercurian energy is all about active practicality, thinking, finding solutions, communication here, becoming more diplomat, discussing about it. So if let's say there was some discussion that you need to finalize or close up, but you are unable to get that, perhaps starting from August onward, things will move. If let's say there will be always miscommunication, misunderstanding with you and people around you, especially when it comes to relationship or marriage, then maybe during August onwards, specifically second week of August, things will start to work out for you. Okay, if let's say, for example, there is some problems, issues could be related to government, right? Paperwork, debt, finalizing some contract, agreement, that's been constantly stuck or unable to move forward with it. Now, this segment shows that things will start to move for you, at least for the second, in the next 2 weeks period. You start to feel that things are just like, okay, getting into the right direction, or by the second week of August. All right. So it's a very, very heavy energy, to be very frank with you. But the people that gonna mostly feel it, definitely if you have some placement in this segment or this sector. So if you have placement in Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo, and also Pisces, you will definitely feel something about it. Either your ascendant, either your moon, either the Mahadasha lord of this planet is active. Let's say you're in a moon dasha, Mercury dasha, sun dasha, definitely you will feel it because their houses is active, right? Or the dasha lord itself sitting in these signs, definitely will feel it. But the heaviest could be definitely is for Cancerian people, or wherever that Cancer energy in your chart, because it shows that your comfort zone, your emotional peace, and something that you thought it gives you happiness and calmness and emotional satisfaction, now it's being shaken. So when Cancer house being shaken, your peace of mind will be ruined. As simple as that. Where is your peace? You will need to look where is your Cancer is. That's the thing that will bring your peace. So that's mean every one of us, Cancer energy in their chart will be hyperly active during this time, and there can be some shake-up in that. All right. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope it was a quick, easy bite of upcoming period. You be good, take care of yourself. If you're interested to have a personalized reading that can really look into your chart and how this energy is gonna work out with you, check out the link below, book your consultation, and we shall talk to you later and have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye bye.